Stoichiometry calculations, percent yield calculations. Topic 14, Video D. Consider the reaction. If 13-gram methane reacts with 21 grams of hydrobromic acid and the reaction proceeds with a 78% yield, how much methyl bromide is made? Since the chemical equation is already balanced, we don't need to balance the equation. When we carefully read the question, we are focusing on how much methyl bromide is made. Therefore, we do not need to focus on hydrogen. There are 13 grams of methane and 21 grams of hydrobromic acid.
Grams to mole conversion. First, you need to find out the molar weight of methane. This is 16.043 grams per mole. Then, you use this in order to find out the moles of methane. Do grams given over the molar mass, which will yield to 0.81 moles of methane. Now you must find the molar weight of hydrobromic acid, which is 80.912 grams per mole. Use this, like we did before, to find the amount of moles, which will give you 0.26 moles of hydrobromic acid.
Finding the limiting reagent. Remember, we have 0.84 moles of methane and 0.26 moles of hydrobromic acid. In order to calculate the limiting reagent, we multiply the number of moles of each reactant by the ratio between the product and reactant. For methane, it would be 0.81 moles times the ratio of 1/1, which would equal to 0.81 moles. And for hydrobromic acid, it would be 0.26 moles times the ratio of 1/1, which would equal to 0.26 moles. So it is concluded that the limiting reagent is hydrobromic acid. That's because it has the lowest amount of moles when calculated.
Finding the grams of methyl bromide produced. In order to find the grams of methyl bromide, you need two things: the molar mass of methyl bromide, which is 94 grams, and the moles of the limiting reagent, which is 0.26 moles. So you multiply the number of moles by the molar mass of methyl bromide. This will give you the amount of methyl bromide which will be produced. You multiply 0.26 by 94 is equal to 24.6 grams of methyl bromide.
The last part of the equation is finding out the actual yield. The formula is given in the picture, where we compute actual yield over theoretical yield, which is what we just found, times 100%. This gives us the percent yield. In order to find the actual yield, you set up a proportion, which is derived from manipulating the formula for actual yield. In our case, we have 78% equals to actual yield divided by 25 grams. So, after doing the formula, we find out that the actual yield is 19 grams, and that answers our question.